How's everybody doing? I want to welcome you to the Iron Fitness Body Transformation podcast. It's our first podcast actually, first one we're doing today. Iron Fitness Apparel is about all about empowering people of all fitness level to overcome their doubts and reach their your fitness goals. So that's one of the things that the Iron Fitness brand is about. Today we will be talking to Abdollah Fadl. Abdullah has literally lost half his body weight. He has competed on stage in the transformation category. He has been in fitness magazines, and is a brand ambassador, great brand ambassador for the Iron Fitness apparel brand. Um, Not only that, but actually Abdullah just competed yesterday in the bodybuilding open middleweight competition in Coburg, Ontario. So he's gone from competing in the transformation aspect class, and then now he has just finished off yesterday a bodybuilding competition. So there's a great transformation that involved with that. So today we're gonna talk to Abdullah about this, about his fitness journey, and we hope that for the listeners out there, we hope that you get inspiration from this podcast. It's gonna be very good. So in that due, I would like to welcome Abdullah Fadl.
Thank you so much. Thanks, brother. Thank you.
Yes, yes. So how are you feeling right now? After obviously you just competed literally about less than 24 hours ago. How do you feel right now in competition?
So I'm in the cloud nine, as they usually said. My feeling is like overwhelmed or over the place, but it's nice. Like, yeah, when your hard work is paid off and you have a goals, and you take the right path and try to have the process, and you'll trust God and the process, and you do your homework, and you enjoy the victory.
True enough. Very true. Very true. I mean, you have an amazing story, right? I mean, you're a teacher at an elementary school, I do believe, in
Yes.
Ontario. You have a family that's still abroad, and you came across, the WNBF Federation and decided that you wanted to lose weight.
Yes.
Tell us about your journey.
So I my heaviest weight was 330 pound in 2018.
Mm.
And when I stepped on the scales, I was 28 years old, and I said, like, that's too much. Enough is enough. I was like in my 20s, and had back pain, and I have a knees pain. Always like feel insecure, looking for like I went to like 5X large clothes. I'm 5'8", so I'm not that tall. So I was big, and it was I wasn't get like bullied, or like like, because I'm very good with people. Like I don't have any insecure outside of my body, like my family, my friends, my coworker, like no one insulting me or this stuff. But like like, you are big, you always look for others, like, why me? Like, this was always my question when like I'm big. Like, I was big since I was child. Like, when in high school I was 200 pounds, you know
Really?
like, so I was big all the time. But like, I don't know how to make it like right. So I always say, like, why me? I always like It was always like the question, like, when like my sibling, my families, my nephews, I keep look like they are always like in good shape, like, and then said, like, compare them to myself, which was always like a big why, and always like affect my mind. 2018, like, I feel like that's enough. Enough is enough. I said, like, I started to look in social media and internet and Facebook. Like, I love to do research a lot, and that's
Okay.
how like, social media. I'm very grateful for social media. That's how we met.
Yes.
So I found like Facebook group, and they started to talk about, like, to take it step by step, and that's the first thing click in my mind. I started to do it by myself for like almost over a year, and then I realized I have to have a coach, and then I hired first coach. Like when I arrived here in Canada, 2000 in June 2018, I continue by myself. But
Okay.
the year after, I decided to hire a coach from Egypt, and I started to realize about like the macros, the
Hmm.
nutrition, and was the first time I go to the gym. June 2019, nonstop until today.
Nice.
So during this journey, I was upside down, and the funny thing about WNBF, as you mentioned, I'm always love to like I'm a competitor person. Like I love to compete. I love to achieve goals. So funny story. I'm from Egypt, and then WNBF the almost have the first competition in Egypt, but
Mhm.
unfortunately for like politic issues and how it's work, they canceled it.
Really.
So yeah, and I said like, let me Google WNBF. What is this? And because it's natural bodybuilder, and
Exactly.
I'm the biggest fan of like natural, and I wanna like that's my principle.
Correct.
So I realized they have WNBF here in Canada,
Hmm.
and they supposed to do like the first show in WNBF on Ontario at the, like 2020, no, sorry, 2021 on Ontario, and then they canceled it.
Okay.
So they said, okay, 2022. And then from there, I started to understand they have something called transformation, then you, how to lose weight. And then after this, I go to the competition. And
And you did well.
thank
And
you.
you
So
did
yeah,
well.
uh,
From what I understand, you did two transformation competitions with WNBF.
I
Three.
no, I did one with W. I did like
Okay.
overall transformation three.
Correct.
The first one was with UFE.
Okay.
I got second place, and then I did with another federation. It's called RBT. I got second place, and last year with Kelowna WNBF Kelowna,
Kelowna, correct.
I got the first place.
Okay.
I got the new you winner,
That's
and so we took it from there.
awesome. Awesome. That's awesome.
Thank
And
you.
I like that you alluded to the fact that with the WNBF, for those who don't understand, like the WNBF is exactly that. It is a natural bodybuilding federation. So basically, you have to stay clean within 10 years in order to compete in this federation to make it, the stage all even out for everybody. So it's a great federation, great federation. Um, did you feel that there was pressure on you to lose the weight? Was there any like outside influence that made you decide to lose the weight? Like I know you mentioned, family and everything. You compare yourself to your family, but were people like on you, or you just said, you know what, you just really made up your mind and said, okay, listen, this is for me.
No, the pressure is came from me and from health perspective, and also like overweight is not good, and I don't want to go too far with politic and all this stuff, but no, if you're overweight, it's not like love your body and all these BS. This is not true. Like overweight is unhealthy. It's one of like I don't want to talk about like statics and
Sure.
from health, but it's dangerous. So first of all, it came from myself, like from not from like others or bullying me or no. I'm grateful for this. Like I have a very supportive family, but it came from myself. The pressures came like I can't take the stairs.
Hmm.
I couldn't sleep. I always go with like the thing is like when you have a burn in your chest, I always have this medication with me. I have back pain, I had back pain. So all these things came from what? From overweight, right?
Yes.
Like one day I tried to catch the bus. So I tried to run, I tried to run and I couldn't catch the bus. I stopped and cried. You know,
Right.
like I'm like 29 years old, and I couldn't run to catch the bus. So what kind of life
Mm-hmm.
I was living? So no, like it wasn't like that miserable, but it's like affect my life
For
very,
sure.
very bad. So I take the decision by myself, and I said no, it's unhealthy. When I came here to Canada, I'm very grateful to be in Canada for this point with easy access to be healthy and the freedom to choose whatever you want. So I used to live in Ottawa,
Right.
and I was taking the bus. I see like two elder people like in their 60s, like white hair, and they were running around the parliament, which is, I said, like, wow, I
Yeah.
want to be this guy one day.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, when I was competing in the master, like in the master category, one guy, he's 62 years old, and he was competing as a natural. I want to
Yes.
mention something about WNBF. WNBF is one of the real natural bodybuilder federation, because we have real federation and some of them like 50-50. Why
Mm-hmm.
WNBF is a real one? Because they do two tests. The first one is the polygraph for
Correct.
all the athletics, and it's mandatory, and some people failed on this test, and it
Mm-hmm.
should be 10 years clean.
Correct.
And if you earn your pro card, the promoter take you and stand and ask you to do the urine test,
Good
and they
test. Yeah.
stand in front of the door, and they take the bottle and they do the test.
Yes.
So, and that's why I really love and support. And this is my 5 years goals to continue with WNBF, earn my pro card. I'm going to compete with WNBF in June 3rd in Kelowna, and finally I'll meet you in person. I
That's
can't
right.
wait.
Yes, I can't wait as well.
So and also this is going to be the last the new you or the transformation category for me,
Correct.
and then we're going to go for the next level as a bodybuilder and go for. But uh, why you are here? Why I'm here? Why you are here? It's a simple message. I taste how to live the happiest, the healthiest life, and we are here to take people to support them
Right.
without any advertising, without any benefit. It's only because I know how to live healthy and be happy. I'm the one of the happiest people in this earth. I'm very grateful and thankful to God, and I want everyone understand and knows inside your body and your physique. When you achieve these goals, you're gonna see the real happiness. When I did my peak week, it was one of the toughest time. But when I break this rank, because it's you take you to the next level, like overweight, and then you lose weight,
Mm-hmm.
and now you go from losing weight to be a bodybuilder. You go to the gym, you lift weight. When you achieve something, it doesn't matter what, you lost 5 pounds or you earn $5,000. When you achieve something positive, it's take you from local low level in your life energy to the next level. So I want everyone knows, if you are overweight, I did it. I'm a normal person. I'm not a hero. I'm a normal person. And I did it. You can and you will do it. The only thing is how to understand how to take it step by step, which is
I like
simple.
that.
It's simple and easy. Yeah.
For sure. No, I appreciate you mentioning that. It's definitely a nice message to the listeners. As you mentioned, like you are just a regular guy, and you did it, right? So for those who are listening, also anything who are on the fence of even contemplating of going the aspect of losing weight, or think about it. I mean, you're a prime example, and what I like about it is the fact that, again, going from the transformation aspect to bodybuilding, right? So as you mentioned, like, you went from trying to lose weight, going through that fitness journey of losing weight through the transformation aspect of it, and then you've got to a point where you're satisfied with what you've lost, and now you're building to go into the bodybuilding now. You know,
Yes.
so it's a very nice story that you have. Pictures prove it, obviously. Again, you went from transformation to bodybuilding, so it's a nice transition aspect for someone who is looking to compete eventually, and you did it. So congratulations again on that. You've
Thank you.
definitely shown to a lot of people of that it can be done, and you've done it. So that's so awesome, so awesome. And again, you are very an inspirational person to a lot of others as well. Just before the show, we were talking about it just before the show here. Your post that you put out yesterday, after the show, and then when you read the comments, people are commenting on you and saying how much of an inspiration you are for them. So
Thank you.
it's great to see, Abdullah, and I'm very happy for you and everything. It's
Thank
awesome.
you so much.
Very
Thanks.
awesome.
I really appreciate it. I
So
really appreciate it. Thank you.
that being said, everything, like obviously there's ups and downs in the weight loss and in the fitness journey and everything else. So what was your diet like, though? Just to reduce your weight, what kind of food did you have to eat, or were you eating? Um, were you always on top of your macros? And just for listeners out there, just let me explain a little about macros. It's like the macros. It's a way of measuring your diet intake, your food intake. That's what the macros is. So it's depending on if you're losing weight or gaining weight. Your macros is what you have to go by, judge by, for your intake. So if you're looking to, lose weight, you want to reduce the macros. If you want to, gain weight, you got to up your macros, up your diet. So the macros, when we talk about macros, it's a dietary system to track. But so, getting back, so was it hard for you with you and your diet and everything with your fitness journey? Certain things you have to really cut out on?
So, like my journey has been for 5 years. When you mention upside downs, and yes, for sure, you have to put your in mindset. It will never be like you are like 300 pound, 400 pound, and then it's gonna go like this. That's impossible. That's the first thing. The healthy lifestyle, it's mindset games, and
Sure.
you have to understand it. So it's gonna be like this. So the point is, are you like what's your perspective for how you gonna do it? So of course upside downs, and it was funny, like 2 days ago I was talking to my brother and he started his journey last year, and it's always like we as a human we always like I want to start, I want to cut everything, I want to do everything perfect, I want to that's wrong. And I told my brother, listen, I had been like 4 years like last year, and I'm telling you, you will fail, but that like listen to me. So it was hard, it was tough. It was like I enjoy the journey.
Sure.
I had I hired like 3 coaches, and my last one was like Amber. And in the beginning it was like you go for again from the local level with like when I hired my first coach, he wasn't that expert. I'm very grateful to him, but uh, he was like like give me the same diet, the same food, which is the simple, which is uh, like like chicken, rice, vegetable, fruit, take refeed days. Uh, but it went to the point was like I was like so hungry, I starving, and when COVID hit as well, like I gained weight. So it was like upside
I
down
see.
until I met Amr. And also like you as a person, you grow with your knowledge. You understand it's not like you have to starving. You don't have to go like I went to the extreme, by the way. Like I went to the PSMF, which is zero carb, zero fat, high protein,
Hmm.
which was so bad. And it just, like you try everything, which is
Yes.
good. And this is life. Like as a in your life, you will go in tough situation. You failed, you succeed, you go with the project, or you do business and you fail in your business. That's how's life. It's impossible you're gonna do something from the beginning and it's be the best.
Yeah.
No.
Correct.
So the diet, the same thing. You go, you failed, you try, you gain weight again, you lose the weight, you know, like that's upside down. That's life. But at the end of the day, when you keep going, when you keep trying, when you failed and you try again and you try to try another approach, you will succeed in the end. So I tried with Amer last August, and the food was like we started with like almost like 3,000 calories.
Okay.
I eat like the variety of protein resources, carb resources, high carb, mid fat, and like work out five days a week. And we started with no cardio, and then we started to cut the food step by step, and then
Okay.
increase the cardio.
I was
Cut,
gonna say, okay.
and we
Okay.
started like like the main food is like protein, fat, and carb.
That's correct.
So you play with the three resources. You put the protein more, you cut the fat a little bit, you increase the carb, and then you cut the carb a little bit. So like we play with this like triangle.
Yeah.
So he take it step by step, like every week, small adjustment. Very very simple. So
Hmm.
we go from 3,000 calories, and until like last week, which was 1,300 calories.
Wow.
But this is like in 8 months, we go from no cardio until like we go up to 2 hours
No
cardio.
cardio. Yeah.
The crazy thing is I never felt hungry.
Nice.
So why? Because he took it with me step by step.
Gotcha.
So during this journey, I learned you can't go like to the extreme. Like you came from unhealthy lifestyle, and then you said, you know what? I'm gonna do 2 hours cardio, 10 times a week, workout, cut everything. No,
Yeah.
that's wrong.
No. No.
So,
Yeah.
and also you will not learn this overnight. It will take
Correct.
years,
Correct.
you know?
And and that's one thing I was going to mention here. With Iron Fitness, we talk a lot about the mindset of fitness, right?
Yes,
With our
yes.
brand and everything, and to our followers and our customers. But what was your mindset like during this fitness journey? Because I like that you mentioned that obviously it was ups and downs with the diet aspect and everything. But what was your mindset like? If you can let people know, like how was it going into it?
So my mindset was two principles: never give up and no excuses.
I like
I
that.
don't believe I don't believe in excuses. Everyone can make any excuse and give me this negative attitude. So if you want something, you will work for it, even if it's something like beneficial or not. So if someone wanna like play games or travel or do anything, he will find the time. So when you have like when you are overweight and you give me excuses, I'm gonna run away from you. So the first thing is no excuses. If you can't walk for 10,000 steps a day, but you can do it like 1,000 steps, right? So then do it. If you can't go to the gym 5 times a week and you can go once a week, do it. So when we try to, because of this, because I have this, because no, when I see the wheelchair bodybuilder in Mr. Olympia, wheelchair, I mean, like the
Okay.
like they have a physical health issues,
Disability.
and they lift weight and they go. I think no one can have excuses. When I
Right.
see some guy, he's like 70 years old, and he
Yeah.
go to the gym every single day at 5 a.m. and you told me I can't, or because of this. So my first principle is no execute. When I told you try to do this and you say I can't, I'm gonna say okay, bye bye. I'll see you.
Yeah.
But if you say show me the way, here we go. We can do this. So that's what my first principle. Second one is never give up.
Yes.
So I'll try. I know I will fail. I know I'll struggle. But I'm gonna stand up and then I do it again.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna fail, and then I'm gonna do it again. So when you do it again over and over and over, and that's what happened even with your body. Your body is very smart. So your body think you are starving. So your body gonna start fight you to give you fatigue. to give you a less energy because he gonna put you in survival mood.
Correct.
So are you gonna say, well, I'm tired, then I'm gonna okay, I'm gonna sleep? No. If you're gonna keep going, then your body gonna say, okay, adapt for
Just
this new habit,
exactly.
and it's all, and also other thing is like make a plan, like don't just live your life like go by. No, make a
Right.
plan for like short-term plan, long-term plan, and step by step, step by step. So
Correct, correct, correct. No, I like that. I like that insight. So truthful and everything because as you mentioned, your body will adapt. Like your body is smart. Your body does go into protective mode for sure. But it once you push through certain limits, your body will adapt to that, right? Whatever you set it at. So no, I appreciate you explaining, the mindset of of your fitness journey because it's very important. It's very
yes.
important. Um, what is a message that you'd like to tell our listeners out there who are just thinking about losing weight? They're on the fence. They're wondering, can I do this? There's now, I mean, I think most of them would want to do it, but can I do it? What's a message that you can, like a point blank message, something, or that you let them know?
If you want to do it, start it now, right away. When you're listening to us, start now and take it step by step. Many habit,
True
and
enough.
like, so how are you gonna do it? Like, if your life is overall unhealthy, or like you have a bad habit, so from today, you're gonna start with a small adjustment, a little bit. Again, if you don't move a lot, then like start with simple things, which is today, like every day, I'll try to walk for 1,000 steps a day. Give me this attitude, you will never change. So
Hmm.
how about if you started to do something, it's better than nothing, right?
Correct.
If you said like I never go to the gym, or how about to try to go to the gym once a week? Is once a week better than nothing? Because like you have been like 30 years like
Yes.
unhealthy. How about if you start once a week, and when you hooked with this, now you're gonna easy say, no, 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 I'm gonna go, like, now I'm capable of do it regularly. Like I started, like when I started to go to the gym, I had like a huge fight with my mind,
Hmm.
like sleep, relax. I was fighting with my mind, like, like it was a huge fight. And
Hmm.
then now it's like this. I wake up at 4 a.m. like easy. Like I
It's
have
normal
no
now.
question.
It's
Yeah.
normal now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have no
Perfect.
question in my mind, is I'm gonna go to the gym or not. No, why? Because like now it's my lifestyle. Uh, I will never ever, God willing, to be like overweight again, because this is not in my mind. Like this is not something I'm afraid of. I used to be afraid to be overweight, but now, why? Because like my mind is switch,
Sure. Exactly.
so my message is start now, take it step by step, and the most important is believe in yourself and has the knowledge. And that's why we do like this podcast, and to inspire others. And again, like it's not something like, unheard of. Yeah, it's tough, it's
Yeah.
hard, but a lot of people did it, and you
Yes.
can.
Yes, exactly. No, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Abdullah. Again, it's very nice hearing from you. Very nice message. I'm sure that you gave a lot of people inspiration. The listeners out there when they hear your story and everything. So I really appreciate you sharing your story with us.
Thank you
You
so
know,
much.
and again, like good luck in the near future. I know you have some more competitions coming up. I think, especially obviously the one here in Kelowna
Yes,
coming up here. I look forward to seeing you then.
me too.
Um,
Me too.
but again, to our listeners, I really hope that you got received inspiration from our story here with Abdullah. Again, it's called Body Transformation on YouTube, the YouTube podcast by I Am Fitness Apparel. So we love for you to view it, share it, talk to a lot of your friends, and let them know about this new body transformation podcast that we have going on. Again, it's totally about body transformations on the lifestyle journeys of transformation aspects. So we hope you enjoy it. All right. So to
Thank
you,
you so
sir,
much for having me.
thank you for coming on. All
Thank you so
right.
much.
And we will look forward to talking to you again.
Yes, thank you.
Enjoy, brother.
Thank you. Bye-bye.